If you've ever used the creative process as part of a healing process, you know the profound power that the creative unconscious has, tapping into the creative unconscious has in doing the healing work. It's witnessing. It's witnessing yourself with compassion, openness, non-judgment. It's profound. It's profound. If you've done this kind of work, you may get to a point where, you're kind of done with that, but you still want to know whether there's juice, whether there's a way to enter the creative process that doesn't involve that mucking around in your deep pain. Like, is there value otherwise? Is there a way to continue finding the juiciness there without it having to be about that kind of deep healing? There's two things there's a number of things to say about this. One is, I believe if you're tapping into the unknown in yourself, there is healing work in it, even if it's not about some very painful, deep place in your life. We're on a path of constant learning and growth and healing. And as part of the culture that we're in, our work that we do on a personal level is related to the work that we're doing on a cultural level. And so you would be tapping into what we're needing to learn as a culture, say about the environment, and how do we shift our way of being with the environment so that it's a more healthy relationship. That's a place that, as artists, if we're tapping into a deep place in ourselves, we're going to get to something that isn't as didactic and like coming from above, coming from a place of command, but rather a place of internal, how do I say that? Motivation from an inside place. So, yes, there's incredible value for your work as an artist because you have skills in tapping into that deep unknown. But it might seem a little bit challenging to figure out how to do it. So I want to give you a couple of different techniques, a couple of different ideas. The first one is the one that I use most, which is show up and let yourself play. Give yourself material, give yourself a canvas, instrument, I don't know what it is, a place to start, but then allow yourself to follow the impulse of what's compelling to you and discover through it. So you have to kind of be open and allow yourself to be in the unknown. The other is to ask a question. To start with a question. And that question might be, well, what if? What if I put this and this next to each other? What's that relationship? Or what if I had only one color and its complement? Or what, give yourself a question that you begin with and see where it takes you, because the concept, the deep learning, the juice of it is going to emerge not in the answer to the question, but in what emerges out of that discovery process. So what am I saying ultimately? If you find that the work that you did in the healing process is compelling and juicy and you want to tap in, you don't have to have some deep healing that you know you need to do. You can just show up and see what's percolating. And there's incredible value in that. All right. Talk to you soon.